There's a few different people in the church and connected with the church who wanted to do some sort of a meaningful memorial piece that was engaging with the community, sort of public art, and coming from a Christian perspective. So Peter Majendie is he's an artist who resides here in Christchurch. He's a friend of mine. He's been connected with Oxford Terrace Baptist Church a few different projects over the years, and it really is his brainchild. He came to us and said, what do you think about doing something on your site? It's pretty meaningful because this was a very significant church building in the city. It's gone. It's a site where desolation and loss and quite a bit of grief, it's all associated with this place. Also quite a good spot for us to do something like this installation, this memorial piece. So we said, yes, this is a great idea, let's do it. The reaction has been absolutely overwhelming. So it opened on the 22nd of February, on the 1 year anniversary, and on that particular day there were hundreds of people came through. And since then it hasn't stopped. So we're on the doorstep of Easter now. It's been a couple of months, and we've got a sort of a visitor's book, I guess you'd call it, a memorial sort of a booklet people can write notes and so on. We're on to our second book. The first book had over 700 comments in it. Our immediate neighbourhood, the residents who live just near this spot, they have made very, very positive comments that they're pleased that something so meaningful is being done with this site. There have been some really moving experiences happen here. Immediate family members have come and have sat on a chair and cried. Lots of tourists have come and tried to get a sense of what the loss is like. And of course I think we've captured that by setting it out in the way we have. 185 people died, there are 185 chairs. It's 185 square metres of beautiful ready lawn. So yeah, the reaction's been significant. Well, we tried to get as many different chairs as possible. People donated chairs. Everybody who died was a unique individual, and the chairs are all different and unique. And there were babies who died. And you see, there's a flower here. There's a couple of flowers here. We tried to represent everybody we could.
What contact have you had with the families of people represented by these chairs?
Not too much, but there's been a bit. Some of the chairs have been donated by immediate family who did lose somebody. We certainly haven't sought out contact with people. We've just got to try and be sensitive. But there are some folk who have made a point of giving a chair, and that chair either belonged to or was very representative of an individual who died. And a lot of immediate family have come through the display, the installation, and I hope it's been helpful for them. So we've got these 185 white chairs, and Peter Majendie, he thought long and hard about how could we create a public memorial that people can engage with, that pays appropriate tribute to the people who have died. And the metaphor of the chairs It's been used a few times in history, and I think Pete has captured something really special with this display. There's the painting of the empty chair. I think it is related to Charles Dickens when he died. There are chair memorials in other places in the world. The Oklahoma bombing memorial, it's made up of empty chairs. We've ended up with these 185 chairs. Each one is different, and that's quite nice because each person was different. We've painted them white, and there's almost a sense in which they're lined up like white tombstones. But again, the white is perhaps somehow in there's a symbol of purity or of respect, maybe a smidgen of hope as well when we interact with something like this from our Christian position. I think Pete has really done the city a great act of service in creating this installation.